Good morning, everybody. It is black outside. It's, I don't know, probably 6:30 in the morning. So that's going to be run today. And I did go ahead and do the service off camera. There's plenty of those videos out there to watch. Change the oil on that Vanguard. In my area for the temperatures, the manual actually recommends 5W30. It takes about a quart and a half, somewhere in there. I'll flip you around so you can easily see it. Those bolts on your push plate, the manual from Eastonmade actually recommends those to be torqued at 120 foot-pounds. So we went ahead and checked all those. There was 2 or 3 of them loose, but everything else was actually fairly decent. Just so you know, those are not listed in the manual, but future reference, those are 1 inch and 1/8 size socket. So we torqued those, we greased the hubs, we torqued the wheels, and I think those are torqued at like 100 foot-pounds. We greased the push plate, changed the oil. I didn't mess with the tire pressures because I don't take this thing yet anyways. So you see we have this thing hooked up from the rear. Putting this thing in some pretty tight spots today, so that's why. But other than that, I actually just received an email and from a guy named Alan, and he wanted me to go over this real quick, which I'll be more than happy to. Flip here. That is a 14 horsepower Vanguard motor. It does have electric start on it. You are also able to use that pull rope at the same time. This is your Eastonmade 916. And what did I get with it? When I first originally ordered this, I went with auto cycle. You push both of these levers forward and it extends and it retracts. Move my gloves. There's your label. This is your log table up and down. That's your log, or your wedge up and down. So as you can see, I did opt to get the tall 4-way wedge because in my area and with some of the wood I do on the side, I do have your big gnarly rounds. Excuse me. So on this log splitter, I believe all of them except for your Ultra, even your Access has stabilizers, but on your Access you have 2 of those that you extend out the side to stabilize the machine. But all you do is pull this pin, and you do want that fairly level. So what I do is I raise it just a slight high in the front, set my legs, and crank it down until that pin right there goes in the hole, and then the machine is level. Since I have ordered this machine, this tube right here, it goes all the way through, holds your pullback arm for your box wedges. Once again, tall 4-way wedge. This is the one thing I absolutely love about Eastonmade. Sorry, it's dark up here. But see if I can change that. Ooh, that's even worse. That roller right there, you just lay your log table down on that, and that log table just rolls on the ram. So if you get somebody's foot stuck under there, it's not going to crush it. Once again, that is your Eastonmade 916. Towing direction, mile an hour. 50 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour. So 30 from the way I have it hooked up, 50 that way. But since I have ordered this, that is your 5-way box wedge. And I also just got another wedge in that we're going to run today. You like my mess back there? So that's what we've had going on. Right there's your pullback arm. But I'm going to get all of this moved out, get the tractor fired up because that's going to be used today, and I'll get the well, yeah, obviously you know now. We got the new 7-way box wedge. So I've got 3 new guys showing up today to help clean up the wood yard. So I'm going to get this all fired up and we'll get that new box wedge out and start doing some work on that. All right. So sorry I did that off camera, but it's a lot easier. There it is. It's your 7-way box wedge. Comes very well packaged. That thing is not coming off that pallet for nothing. So what are we going to do to put this on the 916? First of all, I'm going to move, since I already have that one over there, that pullback arm is actually going to stay on this pallet. So we're going to cut those 2 bands. We're going to slide that 7-way box wedge in the loader bucket, and I'm actually going to, on this wedge, since it's not been used yet, I'm going to sharpen these wedges. There's 5 of them on here, actually 6, and then that top plate can also be sharpened, but I'm not going to touch that one. So we'll sharpen that one, the center one, and those 2. So I'll go ahead and cut those real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I can't find my tin snips, so I had to use that grinder over on the wall. So we got to move from there to there. So once again, you got 2 wedges there, you got your center, and these 2 out here. Now if you really want, you can sharpen this edge, but I'm not going to, because this wedge and the 5-way, it doesn't matter. A wedge for an Eastonmade splitter is extremely heavy. These box wedges are even heavier. You can see how that's double plated right there. Excuse me. So there's our wedge. Let's get to sharpening. So with it being dark out and having the light on, we're going to have a lot of shadows. So it's not going to be the best sharpening video out there, but you'll have an idea what's actually going on. So let's get to work. There is two down. There is two down. We're working on the center one right now. If you're doing this as a brand new wedge, you gotta remember, you have that thick layer of powder coat to go through. So it will take a little bit longer. Why am I sharpening these? Because I have found out on that 5-way box wedge, you get a lot of debris. So by sharpening these, can you see that? It's cold out this morning and there's a slight breeze. Whew, that slight breeze is cold. All right, back to work. By sharpening these, you should, with that finer point, excuse me, get less debris. You're still gonna have debris, but it should be less and should be a lot easier on the 9/16. So we got 3 more to go. Let's get back to work. All right, so it's not a great job, but it's better than what it was. But see what I mean by that thick layer of powder coat? They did a really good job on powder coat on their welds. So anyways, I mentioned it before. I got 3 guys showing up at 9 o'clock. So I've actually got to go and move some totes for them. And then we'll probably get back to you when we start splitting wood. Actually, that's going to be a whole separate video. I got something for all of you. If you guys watched K&L, you guys know about the Hoosier Firewood hysteria. Flip you around. It is gloomy out today. But anyways, you know about the Hoosier Firewood hysteria. I will be there. The Polaris and the 9/16 will be there. And I'll also have some of my other equipment out there. So, if you guys want to check that out, Mike over at K&L, he's going to have his access there. I believe there's going to be another 1222, 1228, something like that there. And I will also, you guys have seen that 40-ton county line. That will also be there. So, if you guys want a good time, May 6th, mark that on your calendar right now. Hurry up, May 6th. If you need directions and addresses and all that, go over to, I got some crap in my goatee. Go over to K&L Firewood and he will have all the addresses, all the times, and from what I understand, it is a campground. Me and Melissa, will be camping out there that weekend. As far as food, I understand there's going to be hot dogs, there's going to be hamburgers, and what else? I'm not exactly sure. I've not heard all the final words from Mike yet. We have been texting back and forth a little bit about different ideas. So, May 6th, you guys have 5.5 months to clear that day off your calendar and show up. We want to see everybody out there. Anybody and everybody. So, if you're interested in going, put it down in the comments and I will get with Mike, or if you want to send me an email, my email is in the channel info. So we are going to be doing upgrades to the 916 because of this time of year. So I will have the upgrades on it. I will have everything possible to that 916 there. So as I said, put down in the comments if you're able to make it. If you're not able to make it, so it's gonna be a good time, guys, I promise. We are working on several loads of logs, so I gotta talk to Mike about the insurance factor. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to run these splitters and check them out and see what you all think. So until the next one, guys, be safe, be kind, help somebody out this week. And holy crap, it's cold out here. Help somebody out this week. If you like these videos, please click like, share, and subscribe. We finally reached 700 subs, so good work, guys. Thank you very much. I'm doing all the work. All you gotta do is watch. So click those buttons. It's free. It doesn't cost you a single penny. So if you like this firewood stuff, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and it'll let you know when I upload videos. So for more information on the Hoosier firewood hysteria, look between K&L Firewood and me, Outdoors with Andy. I'm not sure if there's another channel involved. I think there is, but I don't want to put them on the point if they don't have any info or just want to lay low. I don't have that info yet. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.